Alright guys, JediSal with Verbal Traders. I've been AWOL, I've been developing my software, uh, but I want to show you one trade that I took early afternoon, and it was pretty good. But that's not what I wanted to talk today. I wanted to talk today about risk management and journaling. Anyways, let's go to the trade. So SPY, if you notice, it was dumping, go up, dumps, and around this area, 1 p.m., that's when I catch Groupon. And around this area, and I noticed that every other trade that I was looking into, every other stock was already down. Like they go up, but they were like following the SPY pretty much. But I saw Groupon was kind of holding the area, so I was like, all right, this is gonna pop. So I went ahead and I bought it right there. When I saw this volume coming in, then I went ahead and bought it right there. And then I just waited. He hold the level for a while. He never even got close to my stop loss. My stop loss was the loss of this candle right here. So the next thing I know, it popped again, and I took 50% out, and then I just went home. I shut down the computer. I went home, and then when I got home and I opened my computer, it was right here. It was hitting this area. So I was like, all right, it's 3 p.m. Whatever. I was like, all right, I'm out. So I took my other 50 and I was out, and that's it. That's the trade. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys today. This is an easy trade. Just I noticed that this was holding and SPY was going down. So it was an easy trade if you ask me. But here's what I want to show you. And sorry for showing the numbers, but since it's the first week of August, I just want to make a point. That risk to reward ratio works, guys. Uh, I mean, right here, I was around 1250, right? That's when the trade ended. I was about $260 down, and I didn't lose my head. Psychology works too. You gotta learn to train your mind. You gotta follow your system. You gotta take your stops, and that's what I've been doing. As you can see, my stop loss is 120, and I've been taking my stops without any hesitation. So at this point, I was 260 negative or some change, something like that, and I took a trade, one more trade. That was actually FSLY, and right here I saw this channel for me, and I took it right here thinking it was gonna go back up, but then the SPY messed with me and I got stopped out. But then I saw that it broke that, and I just took it right there, and voila, it went all the way down. If you look at it hit R4, but because I was taking partials and stuff, I only made around R3 money wise. So at this point, I was already $50 positive. So two positive gains, four bad trades, and I end up positive. So once again, risk to reward ratio, it works. You just gotta follow your system. You're gonna end up doing good. And journaling, you gotta this software is tracking data. It's tracking a lot of data when I'm in the trade and after I end up the trade. It keeps tracking data. So I want to answer questions. Look at the numbers. I'm only been right this month or this week 55% of the time. 44% I've been wrong. So I only been right 5% extra, right? And I ended up with almost double my weekly goal, which probably gotta raise those numbers. But look at the year, guys. 55% I've been right, 44% I've been wrong. So, and I'm almost pretty much. Let's cover the numbers. I don't think no more numbers. I'm almost 50% of my yearly goal, right? So it works. This thing works. Follow your system. Take the stop losses. Don't move them or cancel them, which I used to do that, or I still do that once in a while. Take track your trades. Apply psychology. Train your mind to take losses to increase your risk. So right here, I started with like $30 risk, then I went to 50, then I went to 70, then I went to 100, and right now the last 2 months I've been doing this last 2 months I've been doing 120, and my goal is to get to that 1% that they talk about. But that 1%, in my opinion, it doesn't work unless you're a professional trader. If you're not a professional trader, I mean, 1% of $30,000 is $300. Now, what if you have two bad trades, and you have a loss of $600 in less than an hour? I mean, is your mind good enough to take that calmly without going crazy? Well, my mind is not. So that's why I'm increasing my risk gradually. So, you know, I get to that level. So I guess one thing I can say is don't follow the 1% rule unless you are a professional. I would say get a risk that you feel comfortable losing 2 to 3 trades in a row and you feel nothing. If you feel nothing losing 2 to 3 trades in a row and you're still calm, that's your number. And when you get used to that number, go ahead and increase it. That's what I'm doing, and it seems to be working. The numbers are showing that it's getting better and better. So, anyways, once again, guys, risk to reward ratio, right? It works. Journaling works. Psychology, you gotta work in your mind. You gotta become a Jedi. Just work in your mind. It works. It's been 8 months since I started this year. This year I started I started seriously this year, and the numbers are showing progress. And eventually I want to see, I want to add data. I want to analyze the data I'm collecting right now. So I want to answer questions like how many times I hit R1 and I get stopped. How many times I hit R1 and my trades hit R3 or 4 and I'm already out. How many times I hit R2 and I'm out and my trades ended up hitting R4 or 5. Those questions I'm going to answer. How many times that I moved my stop, I got stopped, and how much money I would have saved if I would have keep my stop. I got a bunch of questions that I'm writing down in a notebook. Right now, my system is collecting data, but eventually I'm gonna take that data and I'm gonna analyze it to answer questions that it will make me a better trader. It already has, because I look at the database and I learn from myself, and then I have applied those concepts and I'm making more money than before. So yeah, it works. Anyways, I just want to give you a positive feedbacks for those out there that still doubt the risk to reward ratio. I'm only extra 5%, and I'm making way more money than before when I wasn't even thinking about these risk to reward ratios. Anyways, hope everybody's green today. Have a nice weekend. Bye.